Yeah, do you have a student or your child who's struggling with lowercase e? A lot of times, if someone's struggling with lowercase e, they're not sure exactly where to start with the midline here. It's kind of like in the middle of between the midline and the baseline. Right there is their starting point. Little line over, curve up, and I call that magic C letter is what they're gonna reach for. Little line over, curve up, magic C. Here's a couple things you can do to help them with their lowercase e. You can put a dot there for their starting line, starting spot. Sometimes that's enough, and they can do their little line over, curve up, magic C. Sometimes that's not enough though. Sometimes you need to put two dots and have them go from dot to dot. That's that little line over, and then curve up, magic C. Sometimes this still isn't enough. And this is where with E, I'll have them follow me, actually. So pretend like my other hand is the hand of the child. So I'll say, okay, we're going to start right here. Follow me. Follow me. Little line over. All right, here's where we're going to curve up. Follow me. And then I'll have them literally just their pencil follow me around to get that shape. It usually works a little better when it's a child's pencil following me rather than, my two hands. It's a different story. How the things that I've seen kids mess up on. Here's a couple shapes that I've seen that are problematic. Sometimes kids will go like this. Maybe you've seen this. Maybe your child's doing that. This is probably the most problematic one that I've seen. And the reason why kids get there is maybe when they began doing their letter formation, they were following a workbook or worksheets that were dot to dot. And they were just connecting dots in a way that made sense to them. And so that's the way that they went. And the reason we want to correct something like that is for fluidity. They don't get that fluid motion, and what they end up with is their hands fatigue really quickly if they don't get this for letter formation down. If they're doing something wonky like this, it's hard to go from letter to letter to letter, and then if the goal is to transition into cursive later, they're not set up well for that. So that is the key to lowercase e. I hope that helps.